comments below. I be using peroxide when I brush my teeth in the morning. I use mouthwash, I use floss, I use whatever, because my mouth is in the condition that it is. Girl, I try to do everything I can to make sure I stay on point as much as possible. Let me know if y'all do this with y'all peroxide. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this morning. Hello. Y'all, I am back. Today is Saturday, October the 12th, 2024, okay? And I just literally got finished throwing stuff on. I actually have left and came back already, but I'm about to leave again because my husband needs me to come and pick him up like whenever he calls, but I do have a little bit more time left until I have to go do that. But y'all, I just wanted to come on here really quick and just kind of like give y'all like I don't know what I want to call it, but it's just like about like the domestic violence in my marriage, just any type of anything. And I just want to make make a little statement about that. Y'all, opening up about any type of abuse, whether it's mental, physical, emotional, whatever, any type of violence, domestic violence comes in all type of ways. It doesn't just have to be a physical. It can be someone cussing you out. It can, like your partner, whatever. That's all, to me, it all ties into domestic violence because it's something that is being inflicted on the next person from someone else. And that is why I'm coming to speak to you all about the video that I posted, previously, like probably before this one, where, I basically was in a verbal dispute that did turn physical between my husband and myself. And there are no excuses. Like I said before, I don't know if I said it before, but to me and what I've told my daughter, my son is 20, and my daughter is 13. There's no excuses for that type of behavior that was done towards me from their dad or whatever. There's no excuse for that. What I am coming to speak about is, I know a lot of people will be so quick to be like, oh, you need to go ahead and end that. I met my husband in 2009 and we've been together basically ever since. So I basically been with him for 15 years now, about 15, almost 16 years, give or take. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, to me, it's about what you're willing to tolerate. And I spoke to my daughter about this because, she was present when it happened. My son was present when it happened. And my husband, you know, his excuse is he's being overwhelmed with work, you know, working so hard. He just has a lot on his plate. To me, that's not an excuse. I have a lot on my plate as well. I may not physically get up and go to a job and labor every day, but I physically get up every day and I labor. I labor for my family and I labor for our well-being as well. So it's like both of us are laboring. Both of us are overwhelmed. Both of us are overworked. Both of us have goals that we're trying to achieve financially, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically. We both want a break. Like I told you guys way in other vlogs, we never had a wedding. We never had a honeymoon. We've never took a vacation ever. All we've done is, ever since we met each other, we've been on the hustle. We've been homeless together. We've been poor together, like on government assistance, food stamps, Medicaid, whatever, all of that stuff, we've been there. So, and we've been basically in good spaces together when money was coming in. But we've never had a break, never had anything, no time to just sit and it's just us. And because of that, it can cause a lot of strain on a person's marriage, on a person's relationship. It can cause a lot of strain. And like I was saying, when you have one person, that's why I gave that advice. Some people don't agree with the 50-50, but in this particular case and in some other people's cases, 50-50 is necessary because although you may have a man at the time that may be like, oh, you don't have to work, you don't have to do this, I'll take care of this, you just be a housewife, you do da-da-da-da. Eventually, if that money starts to look funny, they're going to start acting funny, regardless if they want to admit that or not. My husband, he don't want to admit it. It doesn't matter. I'm the one that goes through the trauma. So it doesn't matter if he admits it or not. Like I said, you guys, it's necessary in certain cases. I should have never quit my job. I don't regret raising my daughter, homeschooling my daughter, any of that stuff, but I should have never quit my job. I should have kept my job and I should have went with my first mind. I've always been the type of person that my first mind will tell me the correct thing, and then I'll start to second guess myself. I'll start to listen to other people, take other people's advice. That has to stop. That's gonna stop. That has stopped. With this particular situation that happened, it opened my eyes to a lot and it made me think differently. I used to always walk around with a guard and a shield up, and I let that completely go when I met him. And it showed me that I need to be more vigilant. I need to not be so comfortable. It doesn't matter if he's my husband. It doesn't matter about how many years we've been together. Don't ever get too comfortable. That's what that showed me. Don't ever be too trusting. That's what it showed me. You know, for him to get physical with me like that and then say like it was because the way I was looking, the way I was talking, you know, to me that's narcissistic. That's why I also made that other video about being with a narcissistic partner. That's a narcissistic way of thinking when you are trying to basically blame the victim for what you did to them by saying it was the way I was looking, it was the way I was talking, I was acting so tough, like I could just go toe to toe with a man. I'm reciprocating the same energy that you're putting off. You know, just a little briefing. He felt as if I should have handled the situation by coming and, you know, looking him in his eyes and saying, hey, calm down. No disrespect, but that's not going to happen when you are cussing at me, you're yelling at me, you're calling me names, you're saying things that's not true because you're overwhelmed and you're feeling a certain type of way. It's not going to be oh, calm down. You may get that from a palm-colored woman, but you're not going to get that from me. And, you know, no disrespect to them, but that's just what it just is what it is. But I'm not doing that when I'm being disrespected for no reason. And my daughter, I sat down, I had a conversation with her, and like I did when I was coming up, I learned from whatever it was that I saw that I felt was something that I didn't want to deal with, that my mom dealt with, and I didn't do that in my life as an adult. I think that my patience and my willingness to continue to try to work with my husband and give him grace for what he did, it's going to take me a while, like I told him, to completely recover from that and get that out of my mind. I'm a Capricorn. I store things in my mind, even though I may forgive you, but it's still going to be stored in this disc in the back of my mind where I'll never forget it. And I won't look at you the same after that. You know, I'm going to always look at him differently now because he's shown me a different side of him. And like I said, domestic violence is never a thing. If your mental cannot handle that, then I never encourage anybody to continue to deal with something like that. If your mental can't take it, go. You know, like, don't even deal with it. But I have a difference with him and a grace with him for a certain reason. If I feel as if he's completely just out of control, 15, 16 years of marriage, it would just have to go. You know, it would, unfortunately, it would just have to end, because I do value my life and I do value my daughter's mental health over anything, like over it all. I value those more importantly. And so I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there because, you know, I know this message is probably all over the place. Some people may not agree. You know, some people may feel like, you know, I'm foolish or whatever, but, you know, I don't encourage divorce off the top. If you can work it through, work it through. I don't have a counselor. I'm my own counselor. You know, my grandmother's not here. I can't really speak to my mother because my mother doesn't take things seriously. I actually feel like speaking to my mother about this, she will be happy. You know, because she's been waiting for so long for something to happen to my perfect marriage. Like, she just looks at us like we have the perfect marriage. This is what she's put in her head. That's the reason why she has so many things. Like, she'll say she doesn't, but like everybody can clearly see it. Like, throughout the years, it was the point where my mother asked me for years to show her my husband and I's marriage certificate. She just kept asking, kept wanting to know, oh, y'all really married? Oh, when did y'all, like, she wanted to catch me in a lie about the marriage. So she would be very happy to know that we're having issues or whatever, or disagreements. All relationships are not perfect, regardless of what people try to put on Instagram. I'm just coming to y'all with the real, you know, and showing y'all that this, like I said, this is my life. This is my real life. I may record snippets and things like that, but like in actuality, shit be happening for real in my life. And so I just wanted to, like I said, make that disclaimer to you guys so that, you know, you don't think I'm just around here getting abused and I'm just tolerating things. And, you know, this is the first time he's ever gotten actually physical with me in the almost 16 years that we've been together. And I mean, I really don't know how to process it besides to pray to God, and whatever decision he comes up with and gives me, whether it's a year from now or a couple months from now, whatever it is, I'm just gonna go with it this time, because it to me, it's my first mind speaking to me. It's God speaking to me. And so if I feel like I'm not willing to tolerate it, I'm not gonna tolerate it, because I've never disrespected him the way he's disrespecting me. I've had boyfriends that have never disrespected me the way my husband has disrespected me, calling me names, you know, things. I've never really had anybody do that besides him. And it's always like that. Like, the people who you care about or develop the most love for are the ones that hurt and cut you the deepest. So with that being said, you guys, like, I'm not going to drag this out, but I did, like I said, wanted to come and just address that. I hope it explains a little bit, you know, and I hope that it sheds a little bit of light on situations like this, because there's domestic violence in a lot of things, not just boyfriend, girlfriend, or, you know, friendships, whatever. It happens in marriages a lot, all the time, and it happens a lot of the times it's from like money situations. A lot of the times it's from, you know, someone cheating. In this case, no one's cheating here, but it's money, like a money situation. When you go from making 6 figures a year back down to 5 because of the economy, really the government, let's just call it what it is. Like, it's the government, because of the way they did this industry that we're in. when you go from that, it can put a lot of strain on everything. And other people are so quick. Like sometimes my aunt, I have to correct her. She doesn't really know, but I have to correct her sometimes. Like, stop trying to encourage us to go for poverty. That's what the Democratic Party stands for. Poverty. They stand for slavery. They stand for things like that, whether people want to believe that or not. If you all don't, y'all need to do your research. If you all do not know about how the Democratic Party came about, then you need to go and do your research. It's right there for you. They were the ones that encouraged Jim Crow. Like, so, you know, like, that's what they stand for. But she's just like, oh, why don't you just give up that house? Y'all need to give up this. I understand downsizing and stuff like that. Yeah, it would probably help. But it's just like, you're not in our situation. We're not finna make sure we get so impoverished where she's just like, y'all go find, he can just find a lower paying job, and then y'all can be able to get some food stamps and this and that. Why would we want to go from pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, which is what they tell us to do, back to begging for crumbs from Master's table? You know, like, stop accepting the crumbs that Master rakes off his table onto the floor for the dogs. Like, you stop it. And we need to stop thinking like that as a people. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there because it can cause a lot of strain on a person. So I try to have somewhat understanding of what he goes through as well as what I go through. So, like I said, I hope that explains a little bit. It probably didn't. It probably just sounded like all over the place. But y'all, you know, if y'all want to, like I said, you want more in-depth or how I'm coping with things, to if someone else is going through a similar situation and they need, you know, help on how I cope with stuff, y'all can chat with me in the comments. I probably don't want to chat in the comments because it's kind of, especially a private situation. But if you don't mind, you can. Or if you want to reach out to me personally, y'all can like DM me on, I really don't use my TikTok like that or my Instagram. I don't really keep up with those a lot, but if I see messages come through, if it'll send me notifications, I'll chat with y'all or whatever and do some one-on-one or whatever like that. I really don't like to give out my number because some people be on some weird shit. Not saying everybody on it, but you got a lot of people be on some weird shit. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to pop in, share that really quick. I'm about to head back out the door. I actually have my purse like right here, so I'm about to head back out the door and get ready to leave again so I can go to the truck or whatever with him. Well, not to the truck, but take him the stuff he needs or whatever like that. And yeah, I'll probably be back a little bit later to show you guys like the progress that I've made on my shapewear board. I'm basically done, and all I'm doing next is going to be taking the pictures. I've found the location and I'll be taking my pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along on that journey, and I think that covers it all. But yeah, you guys, oh yeah, let me go in here in my closet real quick before I leave because I need to grab some more body spray, and I'll see you guys later. Y'all, it's October the 15th. Y'all, it is like 1:34 in the afternoon. So y'all, I have my Slimly shapewear on. We're about to go leave and take some pictures real quick. So I'm gonna take y'all with me. This is my probably like episode number 5 or 6 of my Broke Life Rich Dream series. So I'm just basically taking you guys along with me to show you like everything that I'm doing to build my shapewear brand or whatever. Just everything that I gotta go through. I've already did my poster board and all that stuff like that. So we're about to head out to take some photos. I don't have all my pieces, but I do have a couple. So what I'm gonna do is just take pictures with what I have, and then once I get more stuff in, I'll probably integrate it. But I'm kind of tired of waiting, and plus I still owe my vendor like half of the payment, so I'm going to have to wait for that anyway. But I'm gonna take you guys with me. So we're about to head out. I've been getting ready all day. I have my hair like pinned back. So what I'm gonna do, I'm probably going to wear this and just feature like the little bit of stuff that I have, my wrap belt, as well as like this bodysuit. Y'all are not going to be able to see the bodysuit right now until we get to where we're going, but I'm just going like somewhere in my neighborhood. That's where I'm going to take the photos at. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. Currently I'm on the phone with my aunt right now. She has me on hold. I don't know, but she has me on hold or whatever. So I'm currently on the phone with her, but I'm going to bring you guys along with me, and we're about to leave out the door. So yeah, let's go along with this journey where you guys watch me go from the bottom to the top. Y'all, we are going to the top. Am I on mute? Let's get ready to go, y'all. I'll see y'all when we get to the area to take photos. Okay, hey y'all, so we are over here in this location. It's super hot. It's a desolate location, nobody's here, but I told y'all I'm going to be taking pictures. So this is gonna be like the first area. I'm just gonna take some photos like over here, and then I'm gonna try to find a house, y'all, that is being built, because there's so many houses being built in this area. So I'm gonna try to find a house that we can go in, but for now I'm just gonna take a couple photos over here like in this area, holding this sign up. Y'all, my YouTube, y'all get to see the behind the scenes and all that stuff. I was gonna do a Snapchat, but I'm not gonna do a Snapchat, but y'all are gonna get to see the behind the scenes. So once the pictures are done, this is like one of the shapewear pieces. I don't have all my pieces, but this is the one that I'm gonna be featuring or whatever. And here comes a nosy male person, because they have no reason to even be coming over here, but they're basically coming over here. Anybody who comes in this area, they're basically just being super nosy, because there's no reason for them to be here. There's no houses in this area. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get these photos took. I'm gonna edit them up later, y'all, and show y'all or whatever, but that's what's going on. This is what I'm going to be doing to build my shapewear brand. Y'all, it's a lot of work you have to put in. I have my other piece over here, right, just sitting, and it kind of like blew. I actually need to pick it up off the ground because it's gonna be dirty, but it blew away, and I'm just gonna sit it right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and take these photos and stuff like that. This is the Slimly brand. This is the sign we're gonna be holding up, and hopefully you guys like the pictures and you support, and you know, let me know what you think about everything in the comments below. But let me go ahead and get to this, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So let's get these pictures took, y'all. Bye.
Hey, look. Take it to the arm, leg, arm, head like a Quran. I roll it fat, pass to the left like a baton. I'm a son of God, catching these rays like San Juan. With your man's on, without his truth to stand on. I promise till the day that I pass, I'm on they ass. Fresh painted digital dash, I'm getting cash. No exaggeration, the difference be in the detail. I get it for the factory, flipping it for the retail. I'm sliding block, bending with my shine dimmers on. Why they always hating just cause my niggas on? I'm about to watch a game, I put 5 figures on. Keep a bad.
Okay, y'all, so it's hot as hell, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a truck over here, y'all. We at this house right here, and I'm about to get out because I'm finna have my daughter take a picture of me, honey, standing in front of this damn house. It say it's available. It don't say that it belongs to nobody. So we finna take a quick ass picture because people nosy as hell. So we're gonna take a extremely quick picture, and then we're gonna get our asses from up here because this house is not bad. But they gonna see me up here half naked and be like, man, what are you doing? Get out my damn business. But I'm gonna, y'all, we finna take a quick photo real quick because I know they watching. Cause we finna look inside here. Y'all, this is the house right here. And we just like peeping inside the door. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have to do to get my photos and all that stuff. And then people are like watching. So I'm gonna let my daughter take the pictures real quick, and then I'll see y'all
Crowds, I be moving them like a maestro. I do the walking and little talking. I'm busy, bitch. All opinionated, but
okay, so hello you all. I'm back. We are back home. I hope that y'all can see me, and I hope I'm not slanted because I really can't see my camera right now, but y'all, we're back home. I have put on like a different shirt or whatever. It was so freaking hot out there. And then y'all, people are so fucking nosy. We literally went to an area to take those pictures and there was no one over there. And as soon as we got over there and people could like see from a distance, they were just like riding their cars over there on GP just to see what was going on. People are so fucking nosy, it's just crazy. But we were able to get a couple of pictures, not a lot, because a lot of the houses, I was trying to get some pictures inside houses that were like empty, but a lot of the houses were like had contractors on them. Hold on, y'all. I think my aunt's calling. Hello. So we got the pictures. People are so, when I tell people are so nosy, it is such a shame. He just, when he rolled past, he was like looking like, I was just like, people are like, why don't you mind your own business, just get. We can get a picture on the porch. Soon as we got up there on the porch, this man appeared out of nowhere and he was like pointing in different directions, but he was looking like he was pointing over here, but his eyes was this way while he was.
Oh, I just tell him on the news. You gonna be on a darn news. You ain't gonna have to worry about taking them tag on this.
It's 3 o'clock. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
But check this out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. So I just put my hair back a little bit, but like I was saying, y'all, when I tell y'all it was so, there was no one, literally no one there when we went to take the photos. And then as soon as we got over there, people just started like coming out of the woodwork. So it was kind of uncomfortable, but we got the photos took, we got the pictures did for that particular one. I was actually supposed to like change my not change my outfit, but like put these jeans right here on. I need to put the pocket in, but like I was supposed to put these jeans on and then show that with the shapewear, you know, the jeans on top of the shapewear. That didn't happen because like there were people coming over. There was this one guy, I don't know if he was like a worker, he had to be like a worker or whatever, but he came and he just was like pointing in directions, but was just looking over there. And I'm just like, sir, like, what are you doing? Like, you wasn't even over here at first. There was nobody. No, this house is available. Nobody's here. Like, what are you doing, sir? But for the most part, like I said, we did get the photos, so I'm happy about that. I got some pictures for that part to show like the outside part. And then the next pictures that you guys are gonna see is me doing like the Kim inspired photo shoot where I sit with all of like the shapewear stuff in the back. Like I told you guys, I don't have a lot of pieces that I was able to invest in, but I do have certain pops and this and that and other pieces. Most of all of the stuff that you guys are gonna see on that board are clothes that I was selling a long time ago when I had my old brand, which was called North Phoenix. I used to sell clothes then and I had like a bunch of different options, but I just needed them as filler pieces for my board, if that makes sense. I really do hope you guys like it and support it. I really would appreciate it. Just to, even if you guys don't buy anything, just to give me some feedback on what you think, what should I do better, you know, things like that. But right now, you guys, it is, because this is real time stuff, it's 3:15. So I know I'm finna have to go and like pick my husband up soon. So I'm going to get myself ready for that. I actually need to cook. I have a chicken in here in my sink, y'all. I have a chicken right here that I'm about to bake. So I just have that sitting there so I can be able to clean it, get it all seasoned up and all that stuff. And then that's what I'm gonna cook for like dinner or whatever. Because y'all, the refrigerator is giving sad. Like it's giving, there's nothing in here for real. So I was gonna do the chicken like with these greens. I have some collard greens and some mustards, and I'm gonna do that and probably like make some mac and cheese or whatever. And then that's just that on that. That's it for the meals for this week until we get some more groceries or whatever, because like I said, times are hard, so we're just trying to make sure we you know, survive around here. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Hopefully the lighting is good, y'all. If y'all be seeing like a slice of light and all that stuff, it's because I have a crack in one of my lenses on my camera. So I am gonna be working towards getting a new camera and some more recording stuff or whatever. But like, you know, that'll be later on in the future. So for right now, I'm just working with what I have and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically it for right now. I had an order that I had to do, so I need to get that shipped out today. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'll probably chat with you guys a little bit later on when I get back.